What's up? Matt Izzy, play drums and sing for Homewrecker.
What's up? I play guitar and do vocals, and my name's also Matt. We're gonna take you on a tour of the van. Let's hop inside.
Come on. As far as driving goes, it's him and I that do a majority of the driving. He does a lot of the driving for the most part because
during the day.
Yeah, during the day because I'm always beat. This tour we specifically chose a buddy of ours to come do merch and actually drive for us because after shows it's just like the last thing we want to do after loading out is drive. So it feels really good to relax.
Yeah. Usually if he's driving, I'm in the back sleeping, and we have our bass player who doesn't have his license, so we kind of give him the duty of sitting shotgun, being the DJ, kind of like making sure the other person stays awake.
If I'm driving, I always make a playlist on Spotify, and what we've been listening to lately is just like soundtrack. I listen to soundtracks, or Mushroom Head, or Prodigy. We've been into that, what is it, SZA?
Yeah, we don't know how to pronounce it, but
her songs are amazing. Like, it's the biggest guilty pleasure. Every time after a show, it's like you hear the first line of the song come on, and we're all like, "You ready, guys?"
Yeah, and then we start singing.
Yeah, we start. But I don't know. He listens to like skate punk and like
Tony Hawk soundtrack music. You know, that's like my nighttime stuff. We all don't really listen to heavier stuff at night after the show because we just heard it for 5 hours or so. So like, he'll put on like Prodigy or something and kind of just zone out and drive, and then I'm asleep by then.
Instrumentals for sure.
Yeah.
Starbucks.
Okay, so usually when we wake up, if it's at a hotel or at a friend's house, our first game plan is like, all right, let's find a Starbucks. And you know, we got gigantic cup, but
constant. I used to hate Starbucks too, but now it's just like, what are you gonna do? You know, it's you wake up, you get your coffee.
We're not opposed to going to like a local shop or something.
Yeah,
it's just
sure.
we know what we're gonna get with Starbucks, and I know it's looked down on, but it's good.
It's because like we have like a friend back home that like runs a really good coffee shop, roasting house, all that. So I'm sure if he's like, "Oh, you guys go to Starbucks every day," he'd probably laugh, which is true.
But it's called the Harbor Perk in Ashtabula.
Yeah, Harbor Perk.
Look it up.
It's amazing.
It's great.
Also, Starbucks is another thing. I thrift a bunch. I don't know. I do a bunch of thrifting on tour, and just do like anything from shirts to VHS tapes and like cassette tapes, because that's like my big thing. So I do a bunch of thrifting. I got a bunch of shit. Like I got a bunch of tapes. I'm a big nerd. Got a bunch of horror movies. Halloween's coming up. Yeah. I'm the weird guy that goes into the stores and is like, "Hey, do you have tapes?" That's about it for what we really do on that end.
We rented this thing from Enterprise. You know, we're like, all right, let's do a big 15-passenger van. We're bringing a merch guy. Let's have some extra space. And we were thinking about the gear, and we're like, oh, we can take out the back bench. And then we get the van, we get to the house where the gear's at, and the back bench doesn't come out. We find out that the only bench that comes out is the middle bench. So
it's pretty cramped.
Luckily, we're out on tour right now with Eternal Sleep, and they're letting us use their guitar cabs. We brought our bass cab, which is hidden under here, and then all our guitars and stuff. There's more of his
thrift stuff.
Yeah.
I just set up shit at merch. But yeah, it's just like we're driving the back seat, and you're literally like
separated.
Yeah. You know, so it's kind of cool, but then again, it's like I'm used to sitting in the front row or talking to people, so you know, it's kind of eerie feeling.
Yeah, like the daytime, it's kind of whack because you can't really hear what's going on.
Yeah.
But nighttime, it's great because you just fade up the volume and you got a whole bench to yourself. You know.
Seatbelt's hitting your ass every time.
Yeah, we have to like put some padding. I like sit up sometimes and the seatbelt just goes right up.
I always like getting shotgun, or I've been just hitting here lately for the most part. But shotgun because my phone's always dead. I don't have a charger. And our guitar player Carson and Ezra, for the most part, always just kick it in the back. Like, I think every tour we've done, they've always just been in the back.
Yeah. I personally hate the back seat of this thing because it's such a long thing. Any bump, like I literally slept back there once and I got woken up because we hit a bump and I left the ground. I literally flew up in the air. So my spot is the middle bench. There's a little charger back there. So
it's like your personal cub in this van. Because we toured like in a Subaru to minivans, just gear all over us. So like this is nice to compare to what we've been to.
It looks really packed, but it honestly isn't because, like I said, we have a whole bench seat to ourselves.
Yeah.
And it's just
getting in's kind of a task because we're fucking adult males and we have to like, just like kind of climb in.
Especially us two, we're the tallest out of the group, so we're like
Just falling, having coffee and trying to get in the van, it's a nightmare.
yeah. See, like we tuck all these bags, like I'll put some bags right here, and then you can just put your feet across, lay down. I'm almost long enough to fit perfectly in this, but
Yeah, you got a cup holder, you got some candy back here. I think Carson has a leftover Warhead, some Warheads and Smarties. That shit sucks. But yeah, this is really it. You know, like sometimes if we had enough room to sit up front and like have no gear up there, we usually have like an iPhone playing. We watch like Dragon Ball Z or Friends. We'll do that, or sometimes do like Stranger Things or whatnot.
it's probably not the safest thing to do, but sometimes driving just sucks, and
Yeah,
you
gotta
need
have
something to just hear when you can't think of a song to play or something and you want to watch a movie.
We definitely,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say we definitely fuck with Jamie Josta's podcast. That's like heavy rotation.
That's a game changer for sure, because
Yeah.
ever since we started listening to those podcasts, it just, oh, we got a 3-hour drive? Okay, that's 2 podcasts. Let's go. Let's hear them shout out Blue Apron.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's great.
Yeah. It's really
Thanks for checking us out. We have a new record coming out. We're waiting for the masters to come back, and then that'll get sent to press. Then we'll know an actual release date, so we can't really say when it's coming out. But it's a full length. We're really excited to get it out. It's going to be out on Good Fight. As far as like finding our music, you can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, like any kind of those social platforms or whatever. But yeah, other than that, we him and I both have a little side hustle called Crip Swag.
horror
He
movie.
can tell you about that.
Yeah, we just bootleg horror movie shirts. We just find like really cool designs and try to make them our own because he's a Photoshop wizard. And we try to do them pretty cheap, 15 shipped a shirt, and yeah, you can't beat it.
No, it's at Crip Swag on Instagram if you want to check it out. Any fans of horror?
Yeah.